That always sounds so weird whenever I say that. Like when he comes out, it's like, you really gotta say it like that? Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today is gonna be a little man update, well really like a mama update for the second trimester because I am officially 30 weeks today. So I'm a couple weeks into the third trimester, done with second. I cannot believe that I'm even saying that. I feel like it was going by kind of slow. Like pregnancy hasn't gone by super quick for me, but I can't believe that I'm in the third trimester. I just feel like time has flown by, even though it was rough in the beginning. You guys remember I did do a first trimester recap. So if you haven't seen that, I will link that up in the cards and down in the description bar. So check that out if you are newly pregnant. And I remember when I first got pregnant, I watched a lot of like first trimester recap videos just to kind of see like what to expect, what do a lot of people go through. So that's why these are really fun for me to watch. So I figured if you are pregnant or trying to get pregnant, this will be fun for you to kind of see like how my second trimester was, how things went, kind of what to expect. But every pregnancy is different. If you hear Mia barking, I'm gonna try to keep her as quiet as possible, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know how she is. She's a sassy pants. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, today I'm coming at you from Little Man's nursery. I thought, what better place? I'm starting to get this place together. It is not even close to ready, but I've been coming in here and kind of just like nesting, as they say, and cleaning up in here and around the house and just getting things ready because it's the holidays and then baby will be here. So we have a lot going on. So I made some notes on my phone to kind of keep me in track. I feel like this is still gonna be all over the place, but I'm gonna try to cover everything that I like put on my notes of like the main things that I thought that you guys would like to know. A few big things that happened in the second trimester was we found out the gender, which you guys know. I already said we're having a little boy, but if you haven't seen our gender reveal video, that's one of my favorite videos. Of all the views on it, I think I'm half of the views because I watch it all the time. It hits me in the feels. I love it so much, and Chandler was even like, it's gonna be so special that our little boy's gonna get to look back on that video. Like when we found out, it was just like, I don't know, it was so new and I was barely pregnant. I don't know, it was just, that's a good one. So I will link that down below. So we found out we were having a little boy. We went on our baby moon. So I am so glad that I did it in the second trimester because I'll get to that about energy and stuff in a little bit, but I'm really glad that I did it 24 weeks. Yeah, like 23, 24 weeks. And that, to me, that was the perfect time. A lot of people say to go at the end of your, like towards the end of your second trimester, have that last little shebang with your partner. And I'm really glad that we did. So we went to New England and we did vlog that. So I will of course put that down below as well if you haven't checked out that vlog. It was so much fun. It was the perfect baby moon. From my first trimester, I was very, very sick. I probably wasn't as sick as some people are, but it was really rough on me. I was nauseous all the time, and that started like on the dot at week 6. Now that ended for me, a lot of people say like it ends when your second trimester begins, but it didn't end for me until around week 17 is whenever I feel like I started like feeling a lot better slowly. Like there were still some bad days, but for the most part, like week 17 was like my golden point. From there is whenever I started working out again, and I have been able to work out about 4 to 5 days a week since then. Now, if I do listen to my body and if I'm tired or if I'm just like not feeling well, because I still have days where I don't feel well. For the most part, I feel fine, but there are still days where it's like, oh man, I've still vomited in the second trimester only a couple times, or I've been super tired, but you just have to listen to your body. But for the most part, I'm trying to stay as active as possible. So I know I've been getting a lot of questions about like what type of workouts I've been doing. So I was going to the gym and doing weights and walking on the treadmill 4 to 5 days a week. And then I just recently, probably 2 to 3 weeks ago, stopped going to the gym. And that was just a personal thing for me. The gym has always been my happy place. I love lifting weights. I love working out really hard. But at this point in my life, I can't do that. My body won't allow me to do that because it's too much. I know my limit. And so it hasn't been a happy place for me. I've been a Beachbody member for a very long time now, and so I always keep that membership for when I do want to work out at home. So I've been doing my Beachbody workouts I'm not a coach or anything, and I'm not trying to sell it. It's just like what I do and what I love whenever I want to work out at home. So for the past couple, I would say 2 to 3 weeks, I've been doing Beachbody, and it has been everything that I need. So I've still been working out 4 to 5 days a week and doing cardio and lifting, because I have weights at home, lifting my weights, going on walks, and fitness is important to me. Staying healthy is important to me. So I've made that a priority as long as my body allows it, which thankfully it has been allowing me to do that. So that is like the workout portion. As far as my diet, like the first trimester, it was crap because it was just mainly all carbs. Like I said, I didn't want sweets. I didn't want meat. I just wanted like bread, like give me a roll to like settle my stomach. So it was not good, but I wasn't hard on myself because I knew I was gonna get through it. So the second trimester, I have buckled down, and I make sure that I am eating green veggies, you know, at least 2 meals a day. I'm getting my protein in, I'm having my protein shakes, having my, the healthy carbs that I need, like rice or quinoa or oatmeal. That doesn't like go to say that I am not treating myself here and there, because I am. I'm not being like as strict as pre-pregnancy, because I am hungrier now than I was pre-pregnant. They say you only need an extra 200 to 300 calories a day when you're pregnant. Like you're not supposed to, you're not technically eating for 2. So I'm just trying to listen to my body and give my body the nutrients that I know that it needs. I'm gonna do a video actually on a kind of what I eat in a day as a pregnant lady. As far as aches and pains, my sleeping has actually been okay. Like I will wake up around 3 in the morning sometimes with a little bit of insomnia, but for the most part, I feel very lucky that my sleeping has been pretty good. And I'll talk about the product that I've been using that I think I owe a lot of that to. But luckily, sleep has been okay for me. I don't feel like my stomach is like so huge right now that I can't maneuver. I mean, when I go to get up, you'll hear me moan and groan, and I'm going from one side to the other side at night a bunch of times, but I feel like my sleep has been okay. I haven't had leg cramps, thank goodness. I haven't really had swelling in my hands or feet. I mean, if I like go on a long car ride, or if I'm on a plane, or if I've been on my feet all day, I'll have swelling at the end of the day, but it hasn't lasted. I've still been able to wear my rings. Everything's been fine. I know I'm speaking soon because I'm only 30 weeks and I have 10 more weeks. So at the end of the 3rd, I'll come back and check in with you. But right now, that hasn't been an issue. The only issue that I've been having is some back pain, and it's only really on one side. There's one spot. Ever since we went to the Post Malone concert, worth it, I have had this spot on my back that it's weird because the same spot on my back, the opposite side of my body where my rib is, those 2 spots are what are hurting so bad if I don't wear my belly band, which I will share that as well whenever I talk about products that I loved during the 2nd trimester. So if I laugh too much and too hard, that spot hurts really bad. So Chandler cannot make me laugh. If I like sit down in a certain position for too long, it starts killing me. So that's really the only, like, I need to go see a chiropractor, I know, and I'm going to make an appointment, but right now, just that little bit of back pain, which I can deal with. If that's all that I have, I can deal with that. Something new that I did just start having is some pain with my tailbone. Before I was pregnant, like if my tailbone or my pelvis bone needed to pop, you know that pain, like when it needs to pop and so you'll move, it'll pop, it feels so much better. Well, I've had that pain, but it won't pop. So it's just like this constant pain. I had the pain for like 2 days, especially at night when I go to lay down. And then finally it popped and I was like, thank you, Jesus. It felt so much better after it popped. So that is a new thing. My tailbone has been hurting and I've heard that that comes with the territory. So it is what it is. Hopefully I can like do some pelvic bowl stretches. If you know what that's off of, please comment down below. Nice pelvis bowl. If you know what that's from, we are best friends. Comment below and let me know. Okay, stretch marks. So I'll share what I've been using for stretch marks, but I currently only have one little tiny stretch mark on my boob, and I've been like lotioning up, but other than that, knock on wood, I don't have anywhere else. I've been looking on my stomach, on my sides, on my hips, on my inner thighs, on my butt. That's where I like lotion up and put all my oils every single night. Try to twice a day. Is on my chest, stomach, sides, hips, inner thighs, and on my butt. I try to like lotion, keep it as moisturized as possible, and I try to drink as much water as possible because I've heard like that helps. But you know what, if I do get them, it's not that big of a deal. They're battle scars for carrying this child, and I will rock them just like I see the most beautiful woman with stretch marks and I don't think twice about it. Like I've never been like, ew, she has stretch marks. I'm like, you go girl. I don't think twice about it. So going back to diet, with Cravings, I really haven't had any cravings. Like there are things that I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Like I have loved chicken salad, not like a chicken salad, but like chicken salad subs. I've loved chicken salad. I've loved chicken wings. I've loved eggs. Like I eat eggs every single day. But other than that, there's like, I've never had a moment where it's like, if I don't eat this right now, I'm gonna cry, which that's what I've heard is a craving, is you gotta have it right then. And I haven't been to that point. So I don't know if I just won't or if that comes later. But so far, nothing that I'm like, this was a severe craving. Nothing with Cravings. So one of their concerns earlier on was that low-lying placenta for me, but we did just have our appointment where they measured his growth, and they said that he is growing a week. He's like measured a week ahead of time. He's in the 52nd percentile for size. And they said that my placenta has moved up. It's not even close to my cervix. So they're not worried about that. We were super, super thankful for that. And it was so cool to see him again. And we just scheduled our 4D ultrasound, which will be on Tuesday. And we will be vlogging that. So make sure you stick around because I'm so excited. I'm kind of nervous. I can't wait to see. I know it's not exactly what they're gonna look like, but like, does he have Chandler's nose? Does he have my lips? So I'm so excited for that. Another question that I get asked is, am I nervous for labor and delivery? And I wouldn't say that I'm nervous. I mean, I would be lying if I said like, oh, I'm so excited for it. I mean, of course I'm so thrilled to like have that moment with Chandler and with the baby and meet him for the first time, and this is our first baby, so going through it the first time, my adrenaline gets cranked up when I think about it. Am I nervous though? I don't think I'm nervous because it's inevitable. There's nothing that I can do to stop it. I chose this, so we're gonna have a baby, and I'm doing all that I can to make labor as easy as possible, like staying active and eating healthy, which the doctor keeps saying like that's gonna help in labor, that's gonna help in labor. So that is like what keeps me motivated when I'm working out is, okay, I'm training for a big game right now. I'm an athlete and I'm training to go in there and push a bowling ball out. So that's the mindset that I have to stay in to keep me like motivated and wanting to like continue being healthy, is that I want this labor to be as easy as possible if I can help it. If not, it is what it is. I know that it's going to be painful. I know that it's going to be emotional. There are going to be things that I can't control, but I understand that, and I'm going to go in and we're going to have this baby, and as long as he is healthy and we're healthy, then I'm happy. I did want to talk about the products that I've been using, and I will insert video clips right here. But the first one is the Snuggle, which is a pregnancy body pillow. I can't remember if I talked about this in the first trimester recap, but this has been a lifesaver that I will continue to use even after pregnancy. I catch Chandler snuggling with it all the time. Like, it's just a C-shaped pillow that goes under my head, between my legs, supports my belly if I want to wear it the other way, or it supports my back depending on which way I'm flipped, and it has been such a lifesaver. The second thing has been the belly band that I talked to you guys about in the boy names video. I wear this to support my belly so that my back doesn't hurt, and if I go a day and I don't wear it, I have the worst back pain. But if I wear it all day, especially when I work out, it gives me so much relief and so much support. You have to get a belly band. It just makes your belly feel weightless. You don't realize how heavy it starts feeling, but it does. The third, for stretch marks, I've been using the Palmer's. I got it on Amazon. It's like a pregnancy kit where it comes with body butter, body cream, body oil, and body wax. And I think it tells you how many times a day to use each one, but I use them all and I get all moisturized up. So far, like I said, I only have that tiny stretch mark, and I'm hoping that this stuff is helping. but I also really like the smell of it at night. It smells like almost kind of like summery and warm, which I really love that. So I lather up in that stuff. Those are 3 of my second trimester essentials. I can't think of other ones right now, but make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm posting on stories all the time, daily things that I use that I find that I love. So make sure you're following me there in case I forgot anything, because I'm sure that I did. So I am gonna do a little bump date for you to see what we're looking like at 30 weeks. And then I'm gonna scoot on out of here. That's all I can think of for the second trimester. I can't believe we're in the 3rd. It's gonna go by so fast. And I can't believe the next video that I do, the end of 3rd trimester, we're like gonna be ready to be having a baby. So I'm getting ready for a lot of things going on. I thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for being here, being subscribed to our channel. And if you're not, go ahead and subscribe and join the Mann fam. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.